the human brain is a complex and mysterious entity, and yet, it's the one thing that makes us who we are. But what if I told you that there's a silent killer lurking in the shadows, threatening to destroy our brain health, and it's not what you think? It's not a disease, it's not a toxin, but it's something that we're all exposed to, every single day. As we delve into the world of brain health, you'll learn about the latest research and discoveries that are shedding light on the importance of taking care of our brains. You'll discover the surprising facts and statistics that will make you rethink your daily habits and lifestyle choices. From the food we eat to the way we sleep, every aspect of our lives has an impact on our brain health. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of what it takes to maintain a healthy brain and how to make informed decisions to protect it. So, let's start with the basics. Our brain is made up of billions of neurons, which are connected by trillions of synapses. These synapses are the key to our brain function, and they're responsible for everything from our movements to our thoughts and emotions. But what happens when these synapses start to deteriorate? What happens when our brain cells start to die? The answer is shocking. When our brain cells die, they don't regenerate. They're gone forever, and this can lead to a range of cognitive problems, from memory loss to dementia. As we age, our brain health naturally declines. It's a fact of life. But what's alarming is that this decline is happening at an unprecedented rate. According to recent studies, 1 in 3 people will develop dementia by the age of 80. That's a staggering statistic, and it's not just limited to older adults. Brain health problems are affecting people of all ages, from children to young adults. So, what's causing this epidemic? Is it genetics, lifestyle, or something else entirely? Let's take a closer look at the lifestyle factors that contribute to brain health problems. We know that a healthy diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep are essential for maintaining a healthy brain. But what about the things we don't think about? What about the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the products we use every day? It turns out that these everyday exposures can have a significant impact on our brain health. For example, studies have shown that exposure to air pollution can increase the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Similarly, certain chemicals in household products have been linked to brain damage and neurodegenerative diseases. As we explore the world of brain health, we'll also examine the role of stress and anxiety. We all know that stress can be bad for our mental health, but what about our brain health? It turns out that chronic stress can actually shrink our brain, leading to a range of cognitive problems. And it's not just stress that's the problem. Anxiety, depression, and other mental health conditions can also have a significant impact on our brain health. So, what can we do to mitigate these effects? How can we protect our brains from the negative impacts of stress and anxiety? Now, let's talk about the latest research in brain health. Scientists have made some groundbreaking discoveries in recent years, and they're shedding light on the complex mechanisms that govern our brain function. For example, we now know that our gut microbiome plays a crucial role in our brain health. The bacteria in our gut produce neurotransmitters and hormones that regulate our mood, appetite, and cognitive function. This is a game changer, because it means that we can actually influence our brain health through our diet and lifestyle choices. As we continue to explore the world of brain health, we'll also examine the role of technology. We're living in a world where we're constantly connected, constantly stimulated, and constantly distracted. But what's the impact of this on our brain health? It turns out that excessive screen time can lead to a range of problems, from sleep disturbances to cognitive decline. And it's not just the amount of time we spend on screens that's the problem. The content we consume, the social media we use, and the notifications we receive can all have a significant impact on our brain health. So, what can we do to protect our brains in this digital age? How can we use technology to our advantage, rather than letting it control us? The answer lies in balance and moderation. We need to find ways to limit our screen time, to engage in activities that promote cognitive function, and to prioritize our mental health. This might mean taking breaks from social media, practicing mindfulness, or simply spending more time in nature. As we near the end of our journey into the world of brain health, let's talk about the most important thing: prevention. We know that brain health problems can be devastating, but we also know that they're often preventable. By making informed lifestyle choices, by prioritizing our mental health, and by staying informed about the latest research and discoveries, we can take control of our brain health. We can reduce our risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and other brain health problems. And we can do it all through simple, everyday changes. But here's the thing, it's not just about individual action. It's about creating a culture that values brain health, that prioritizes mental well-being, and that supports people of all ages and backgrounds. We need to work together to create a world where brain health is a priority, where people have access to the resources and information they need to take care of their brains. And we need to start now, because the future of our brains depends on it. As we conclude our journey into the world of brain health, let's summarize the key takeaways. We've learned about the importance of lifestyle choices, the impact of stress and anxiety, and the role of technology in our brain health. We've examined the latest research and discoveries, and we've explored the ways in which we can protect our brains in this digital age. And most importantly, we've learned that brain health is not just a personal issue, but a collective one. It's time for us to come together, to prioritize our brain health, and to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. So, what can you do today to start taking control of your brain health? What small changes can you make to your daily routine, to your diet, and to your lifestyle? The answer is simple: start by making one change, and then build from there. Start by prioritizing your sleep, your exercise, and your mental health. Start by limiting your screen time and engaging in activities that promote cognitive function. And start by staying informed, staying curious, and staying committed to your brain health. In conclusion, brain health is a complex and multifaceted issue, but it's not impossible to tackle. By working together, by prioritizing our mental well-being, and by staying informed about the latest research and discoveries, we can take control of our brain health. We can reduce our risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and other brain health problems. And we can create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. So, let's get started, shall we? As you watch this video, I want to leave you with a sense of hope and empowerment. Brain health is not just a personal issue, but a collective one. We all have the power to make a difference, to prioritize our brain health, and to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. So, let's make a commitment to ourselves, to our loved ones, and to our community. Let's prioritize our brain health, and let's create a world that values mental well-being, cognitive function, and overall health. And finally, I want to ask you, what do you think is the most important thing we can do to prioritize our brain health? Do you think it's lifestyle changes, stress reduction, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments below, and let's start a conversation about brain health. Let's work together to create a world that values mental well-being, cognitive function, and overall health. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family.